reasonable rounding, because sometimes it may not give you those black directions in parentheses at the end of every problem that no one ever reads. Sometimes it will just say, give us the closest dollar value. And now, again, the reason I like talking about money is that in nature, we have two decimal places, right? When it says $1.25, those two decimal places, number of cents, right? Money, we're always going to go to two places for place value, even though when we plug it in, especially when we get into our finance formulas, right? These crazy to the negative NR power and all this craziness, we're going to get answers of 271.371926, blah, 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 right? Some horrible number. But what we'd say is obviously $271, and rounding, always go to that second decimal. Look at the next one. In this case, that one rounds down. So I'm going to truncate it, 37 cents. Money is a great example of what's reasonable. How about number of people? Right? If I get, and let's say I'm averaging the number of people, the number of students in a class. Yes, I would say, okay, there are 879 students divided by 18 classes, and I get 3.5926. 5926. I wouldn't say 3.5926 students. When rounding that, I'd say, okay, well, I can't have a 0.5 students. As fun as it is in the math class to cut students to knees, I would say, oh, well, let's round that. Okay, that next number is up. I'm going to say there are maybe 4 students in each class. Again, sometimes, and it may not tell you round to the 100th place. It may not tell you round to the whole number, but it's talking about what's reasonable. A common one that we're going to see in this class is with miles, right? When we're talking about miles and mile marker, now we say like exit 135 for DC or something like that. But notice that, remember that every time we pass that mile marker, 135, and then there's 135.1, 135.2, right? You ever see those little mile markers where it marks it by the 10th? That mile marker may even have 0.0. Sometimes with miles, it's good to talk about it to the 10th place. Now, these are just distinct examples of what may be reasonable within the problem. You can't have decimals of people, always do the whole number. Money, we're always talking about to the closest cent, to the 100th place, 2 decimal places. Always bear in mind what is reasonable in context of the problem.